everybody. This is Char-Lez for Dave Nolan Society, and this is our Table Talk Tuesday, and I have with me Russ Wood and Carl Dickey. How are you, Russ?
Oh, we're doing great. How about you, Char-Lez?
Not too bad. And Carl, how are you?
I'm well. How you doing, Char-Lez? How's it going?
It's going. We're doing good. All right, we are going to talk about Amendment 3 on the Florida ballot for the November 6th election. And gentlemen, just real quick, let me give a quick synopsis of this. This is the Voter Approval of Casino Gambling Initiative. That's its title. And the official synopsis says, a yes vote supports this amendment to provide voters through citizen initiative ballot measures with the exclusive right to decide whether to authorize casino gambling in Florida. A no vote opposes this amendment to provide voters through citizen initiative ballot measures with the exclusive right to decide whether to authorize casino gambling in Florida. Just for a little bit of context, the Libertarian Party of Florida has a stance of no on this. And the League of Women Voters, they also have an oppose on this. With that, so last time we started with Carl. So Russ, what do you think on this Amendment 3?
Well, first of all, I don't think government should be regulating gambling, period. But since we've got that situation, my thoughts are that if we let the people decide, there's less chance of corruption going on than there is if you let the legislature decide. So for that reason, I'm going to vote yes on this.
All right, then. Hey, Carl, what do you think on this one, on Amendment 3?
So I'm going to take the opposing view, although I agree with Russ from the beginning of what he said. However, I absolutely think that we should not be property owners and casino owners, or someone that wants to develop their property. They shouldn't be asking the government permission to do so. But for so long as we are, it sounds counterintuitive, but I'm going to vote no on this issue because it is a protectionist measure. And by that I mean the chances of a new casino getting approved by a 60% margin of the voters is not going to happen. And so thereby, there's a reason that the Seminoles and the Disney World are funding literally millions of dollars in this effort to pass Amendment 3. And that's why you see all these commercials. That's where the money's coming from, literally tens of millions of dollars. Anyway, so I'm actually, it's a little strange for me to be going against a gambling amendment, but in this particular case, I'm voting no on it.
I understand, and I do respect both views. I think I lean more with Carl on this one. I believe it's protectionist in guise as giving the people the right to vote. We do know that the likelihood of that, like you said, on a 60% is very small, and it's, I think, harder to have that happen than not. And so that's why I believe it's also a protectionist thing, masquerading to be giving people the authority. If I believed that the people would vote more or less for whoever owned the property doing whatever it is that they wanted to do as long as they weren't hurting anybody else, I'd probably go for it, but I don't. I admit that I think that the biases will serve as a protection against more competition in the casino realm. Russ, since you seem to be the other one, did you want to say anything else?
Well, after listening to Carl's argument on it, I think I've got to agree with him, and I'd have to say no on it also.
Whoa. Did you just change your mind?
Yes, I did.
Carl, you're awesome. Okay.
Carl the influencer.
All right, then. In that case, we'll go ahead and take an official vote here. Let's see. We've led with me. Let's go ahead and leave with Carl. Carl, which way are you going to vote on this one?
I'm unfortunately voting no. It sounds counterintuitive from a libertarian, but I'm voting no, actually.
Okay. And Russ, how are you voting on this officially?
Well, I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to vote no on this one also.
All right. And Char-Lez, I'm just going to go with the crowd and vote no. That's none of that thinking for myself or anything like that. All right, so there it is. It's official. The Dave Nolan Society opposes Amendment 3. And please tune in and look at our other Tuesday Table Talks as they come up on different topics.